I love walking in the countryside. All these videos that I'm making now are just walk and talk kind of vlogs about people, about life, about some of my experiences, this and that, my spiritual experiences in terms of my spiritual journey, terms about hiking, mountain biking. It's all about all these little things. I'm not promoting any area of the world anymore to go live there or talk about housing prices or this and that. No, thank you. A couple of people made some very nasty remarks about how I was one idiot or whatever because of the gentrification situation, and I get those people. And with that was a wake-up call, a red flag, a warning flag, whatever. I'm not doing that anymore. I'm chilling and just showing you this as a background, these beautiful places in Colombia or wherever I might find myself on vacation down the line. But no more travel life, in case you didn't get the memo, the internal memo. No more travel life for me. I settled down. So now I'm going to be speaking about just the life of being a spiritual person. We're all spiritual. I'm not a religious man. I'm not here to preach anything to you guys. I'm just sharing my experiences, and you guys can tell me in the comment section right now, and everybody, if you're having or going through a spiritual journey, a spiritual awakening, because we're all spiritual. We're all, if you follow this, if you go with this, if you've done the meditation or the mindfulness, the dhyan, whatever you want to call it in your language, in your part of the world, in your religion or spiritual practice, philosophy, you've maybe come to understand, come to see more than just understand, but beyond material knowledge, that we are not these bodies. That doggy, Lalita, she's not that body. She's a soul that is in that body. She is energy. She is spirit, Atma, whatever. And she's in that body right now. That's her avatar. And over there, we have Eva, and then the local doggy saying hello. These are females, buddy. What's up? How you doing, doggy? He's a little bit, got his hair on end. But remember, they're female doggies. Do not attack a female. That's a no-no, buddy. And he's a big dude. He's a big guy. So he's also not that body. Whatever soul he or she is in that body, but that body is impermanent. That's the impermanence of life. It grows old and dies. The body, not we, the pilots or the drivers or the horse riders of these avatars. And I used to see myself as being this body when I used to look in the mirror, but when I started to explore some texts about Buddhism and then Hinduism, I started to really see more than just see. First I started to understand, just material knowledge, understanding that I'm not the body, I am a soul. But that was just material knowledge. I hadn't really put it into play. I hadn't really touched it. I had just understood it on the mental level, on the level of the mind, but not beyond the instrument of the mind. The mind is an instrument. It's like this leash and everything, and the mind has senses, and kind of like this handle, my hand would be like the mind, and maybe holding two leashes. Here's the other leash, but I'm not using it right now. And this doggy is saying what's up or watch out. We're coming through. Excuse me, little woman. Excuse me, lady. There you go. She's a gal. So we're not even feminine or masculine. That's just the temporary, let's say, classification we have received in this material world, in this birth. I am a man. I am a masculine person in this life, personality, because I have the body of a male, and I think like a male. I walk like a male. I talk like a male. I see life as a male, and I love females. I love women. And come on, let's go, baby. So this is like the greatest teaching that I have come to, let's say, realize or see, that I am not this body. And I see that, but once in a while I forget that I am not this body, and I identify false identification with the body, and then I start to suffer more than normal. We're all suffering because by being in the material world, in this material manifestation, because we manifested. not we, but our bodies were manifested. First there was a pea pod inside of our mother's womb. Then it got injected with the semen of our fathers, our dads. We were just in the semen. We were in the sperm. The infinitesimal tiny soul that has really no size, smaller than the smallest. And then again, not even small because it doesn't even really have a physical form. And there were many souls, right, in many sperm cells or whatever, until one sperm head hit the bullseye, impregnated that little pea pod in the ovary of our mothers, and bam, the body started to manifest, started to grow. And we were in it because we were what activated that body, that physical manifestation, and we kept it growing. We're like the battery, but we don't keep it going forever. So that's been part of my spiritual journey. I wanted to leave you that teaching today. There are too many things to talk about in too little time in one video, in terms of an 8, 9, 10-minute video, and this is going on 8 minutes and some seconds. So this is part of my spiritual journey. Some of you may relate to it, some of you probably don't relate at all, and that's it. And it's all good, because I'm not here to convince anybody, to persuade anybody of anything. This is just my experience that I'm sharing with you, my spiritual journey experience. Hey, Big Blackie, how you doing, buddy? Hey, Negro. Negro. That's how we call doggies when they're black. The hair color is black. So her, sometimes we call her Negra. Her, Negra. Or whatever. And beautiful countryside. So I'm not here to preach or to convince anybody. I don't have that intention, because I don't have the truth. I don't manage the truth. Nobody has the truth, the absolute truth. I'm only telling you about what I have been able to experience and see through my spiritual journey. At least this one about, I'm not this body. I am not this personality. I am not this name. I am not American. I am not Colombian. Those are just temporary. Anyhow, catch you on the rebound, guys. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. That's what the channel is about. Jack and Jill.